8:15, millions of unpaid carers provide vital support to loved ones each year. But many people looking after relatives face significant health issues of their own.
Yeah, the charity Carers UK says that a third of carers have been waiting more than a year for NHS treatment or assessment. That's left many in pain and unable to do their duties. Tim Muffet reports.
We'll go see if they've got any eggs.
At the heart of this family, there is a rock.
You literally do everything. You are cook, cleaner, a nurse, taxi driver. Without her, we'd be on the streets. We wouldn't be a family. We'd just fall apart because my mum does everything. You're like the glue.
Thank you. They've got some eggs for us, bless them.
Suzanne doesn't just care for her 15-year-old daughter Lottie, but also for her son and husband.
I would say I am never off duty. So I have a Lottie who's had cancer and she's got severe complex medical needs. And then I have my son who has got severe behavioural problems, plus my husband who's got mental health problems. Do you know what your readings were earlier?
I think they were 16.
Caring full-time for her family means that Suzanne can't get a job. Money is very tight.
How would you describe the situation you're facing this winter?
It's catastrophic. Lottie's got a life-limiting illness, she knows that, and I want to enjoy as many years together as we can, and having to turn lights off because you can't afford to put them on, it's crippling.
We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know whether we can pay the food bill, the petrol bill, the heating, anything like that. We don't know where the next month's money is going to come from. You know, my mum worries and then I worry.
In the UK, it's estimated that more than 10 million people provide some form of unpaid care. And the charity Carers UK says that many are facing a so-called perfect storm this winter. Rising living costs, lengthening NHS waiting lists, plus a lack of professional care workers who could potentially provide support.
What did you do?
Romeo and Juliet and maths.
I've got osteoarthritis and I've been waiting for an operation on my feet. Lottie's been waiting for 3 years to have surgery because of the effects of chemotherapy, which means she's in pain and has to have morphine.
A carer's allowance is available. Does it come anywhere near to providing the financial support you need?
As a carer each week, I think currently I get paid £67. So it doesn't go anywhere, literally. It doesn't even pay for a tank of fuel. I'd love to work. If anybody's got a job and they want to give to me, I'd love to do it. But it's how do you do it when you're constantly going to hospitals? You don't know what's going to happen day to day.
The government says it's making almost £300 million available to unpaid carers to provide short breaks and respite services, as well as additional advice and support. It says progress is also being made in tackling COVID-related hospital delays, with almost all 2-year waits for treatment eliminated. But for Suzanne and her family, there are difficult months ahead.
It's the perfect storm, you know, literally, with all of the costs going up and no end in sight of that. What do we do? Go to food banks?
Tim Muffet, BBC News.